Okay, coming up, we have an amazing matchup. None other than Nicholas Biggs, HIT Training Center right here in Anderson, South Carolina, takes on Roger Pratcher from the renowned gym Highest Stand IMB. It is for the USFFC Amateur Middleweight Championship.
Well, Pratcher rolls into hostile territory here tonight. You talk about the HIT training squad. You're talking about one of the top gyms in all the Southeast region right now. Underneath Blake Grice, these guys can strike. They can hit the ground and do what they need to do. A lot of cross-training with Revolution. You're going to see that here tonight in this title fight.
Yeah, two great gyms, two great fighters, one belt on the line, and only one guy is going to take it. It's happening right here at USFFC 28.
And now we have a 185-pound showdown between Roger Pratcher and Nick Biggs.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is 5 3-minute rounds for the vacant USFFC Amateur Middleweight Championship. Introducing first, the fighter on my right, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 184 pounds with a record of 5 wins and 1 defeat. Fighting for Highest Stand IMB, Charlotte, North Carolina, Roger Pratcher. And now his opponent standing across the cage and fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 183 pounds with an undefeated record of 2 wins and 0 defeats. Fighting out of Electric City MMA and Revolution Martial Arts. Fighting out of Anderson, South Carolina. He is Savage Nick Biggs. Your referee when the action begins, Justin Brown.
All right, at 185 pounds, there's a lot of power getting thrown around in the cage tonight. Nicholas Biggs takes on Roger Pratcher. Respect shown in the middle of the cage. Both men go back to their corners. And the first round is underway here at USFFC 28. Glove touch to start off. Who will strike first? Jabs. Pratcher lands a good knee. Biggs firing back.
Great action right out of the gate here. Biggs standing, originally southpaw, makes the switch back to orthodox. Roger Pratcher with a much more traditional stance, lands a big right hand, looking for the guillotine.
That's tight right there, Casey Oxidine. He has that wrist.
Yeah, Biggs needs to defend that.
He's out.
Definitely respect that choke. You know, the guillotine choke is that one move that anybody can attack and take out a top-notch competitor. Oh, that was a big knee to the face.
Another good knee, Roger Pratcher making him count, looking for the
guillotine. Again, Pratcher
choke.
looking for that guillotine.
Now Nick Biggs,
uses
a great
it.
jiu-jitsu guy, not going to get caught in that easily, but he's got to be careful.
But Pratcher was able to use it to make that transition and put Nicholas Biggs on the cage.
Nick Biggs tries to get out, eats a knee for his troubles, and another one. A left hook finds its way, and Roger Pratcher answering with knees to the midsection of Nick Biggs. Punches to the inside. Roger Pratcher's landing some good strikes in these clinches.
Both of these fighters have a ton of leverage, produce a lot of power here in the middleweight division. That's why they are in this position. Their dominance here at U.S. Freedom Fighter Championship has propelled them to some gold.
Roger Pratcher, Nicholas Biggs, 2 game competitors, one of them leaving with the 185-pound championship. Right now, Pratcher landing some great shots to the midsection and the side of the head of Nick Biggs, throws him down. Roger Pratcher with dominating shots from up top.
Biggs appeared to almost pull guard there. Pratcher just relentless.
Nick Biggs throwing him off, trying to create some space to get up.
You know, these shots, you can see it's nothing that, none of these shots that Pratcher is winding up on. He's just very, very diligent and persistent in everything that he does.
Nick tried to get back to his feet. Can he get there? Pratcher sprawls on top of him. Nick does have a leg. Can he do anything with it? Great
Beautiful
transition.
Grammy there. Could it be Biggs looking after the knee bar? He needs to put his head to the inside of the knee to protect himself.
But here we go, round number 2, Nicholas Biggs, Roger Pratcher. 185 pounds with the belt on the line, and here we go. Strong inside leg kick from Nicholas Biggs. Another one hits the knee. Pratcher answers with a body kick that lands.
Oh,
Punches.
big shot there by Pratcher. Down goes Biggs yet again.
It was a right
Pratcher
straight down the pipe
looking
that
for
took
the
his man
finish.
down.
And again, Biggs looking to noose up that leg and then also keeping that right leg cocked with big up kicks.
Pratcher sneaks in a little sneaky punch there, spins out.
Now I will say this, you've got Nicholas Biggs looking for the leg lock submissions, but Roger Pratcher, he trains out of Highest IMB. They are specialists in the leg lock game.
Right now, Nicholas Biggs turtled up, trying to fend off the strikes and knee strikes from
here we
Roger
go.
Pratcher.
Nicholas Biggs looking for that triangle. You know, Roger Pratcher, one of Paul Boo's top proteges, always spoke very, very highly of him. Of course, we lost Paul Boo a short time ago, and we miss him dearly here at US Freedom Fighter Championships.
Yes, we do. Roger Pratcher wants to stand back up, lands another heavy right. Nicholas Biggs dodges it, eats a knee for his trouble. Clinched up in Roger Pratcher's arms. Bad spot for Nicholas Biggs as he eats some more shots to the body. Casey, are these never-ending knees and punches to the body that is starting to add up for Roger Pratcher?
I think that the pressure of Roger Pratcher is the story of this fight. You know, he is so calm, cool, and collected here inside the cage, and is forcing the work rate from Nicholas Biggs at this point. You know, almost a desperate moment in the fight. Just under a minute in round 2 in a fight that's been all Roger Pratcher.
Nicholas Biggs certainly going to try to utilize his jiu-jitsu technique to gain an advantage over this fight, where so far he's been at a disadvantage. The power and speed of Roger Pratcher is really starting to add up. These body shots that he's landing over and over are taking their toll. Another knee from Pratcher. And another
nice uppercut.
Knees. And right now you see Nicholas Biggs keeping his hands down. He's more concerned about blocking those knee strikes than he is anything else. That's the sign that your body shots are definitely adding up when you get your opponent to drop their hands to block them. Just an onslaught from Roger Pratcher. Nicholas Biggs doing a good job of staying in this. That was a tough round for him, though. All right, round 3. Here we go. 185-pound championship belt on the line between these two competitors here at USFFC 28. Nicholas Biggs beats Roger Pratcher in the center of the cage. Kick misses from Biggs.
Well, this is gut check time for Nicholas Biggs here. He's going to have to enact something. He really needs a finish, Matt.
It feels like Roger Pratcher is just stronger in the clinch. I mean, every time that they wind up clinched up, Roger Pratcher seems to, put his man where he wants him and just lands a bunch of knees on the way.
Well, and it's also a technical thing as well. He's able to get himself in the positions where he doesn't have to use as much energy as Nicholas Biggs, and that takes its toll throughout the fight as well.
More knees from Pratcher. Look at Nicholas Biggs, doesn't want any more of those.
Biggs working very intelligently from a defensive standpoint, but defense does not win fights here at US Freedom Fighter. He's going to have to roll the dice, if you will, and see what comes up.
I think you're right, especially in these deep waters where he's probably not ahead on the judges' scorecard. Your only option is to roll the dice. And now he's got his hands clasped. Can he get a takedown? Nope. The legs of Roger Pratcher are too strong. He just breaks right out of him. Nicholas Biggs getting swarmed. Looking to roll out of this bad spot. Pratcher just doing what he wants to.
And the positioning of Pratcher just exquisite there. You see him with the right knee, the right shin kind of positioned over the left ankle of Biggs. There with that ride on the back. Very, very seasoned position.
Dropping big shots from guard is Roger Pratcher. Nicholas Biggs with a minute left in this round. Can he capitalize on his getting back to his feet here? It's a stand-up fight. Anything can happen. Roger Pratcher slips a little bit. Biggs with his back up against the cage throws a shot. Now more clinching here where Roger Pratcher clearly feels more comfortable in these clinch-type situations. He seems to be the stronger of the two in these scenarios. Landing knees at will, and obviously that has taken a big toll on the midsection of Nicholas Biggs. Double unders for Biggs. Can he capitalize? Too slippery.
Oh, nice shot there by Pratcher.
Mean shots are landing
with some
from
heavy
Pratcher.
leather. Biggs shoots out of desperation.
Nicholas Biggs is so tough, refusing to go down from the shots from Roger Pratcher in this championship matchup.
And 2 more rounds to go.
That's right. Mean uppercuts from Pratcher find their mark to close off the round. And I tell you what, so far, this fight has been mostly Roger Pratcher. We have 2 more rounds to go. Who wants it more here in the deep waters of this matchup? Nicholas Biggs takes on Roger Pratcher.
Oh, that was low.
That was low. Hey, accidents happen in this sport. That's why the competitors are given time to collect themselves, and safety is paramount here at the USFFC. Obviously a mistake. Nicholas Biggs apologizing.
Biggs going to be warned. It's not going to cost him a point yet.
Unintentional shot below the belt, and this fight will continue. Side kick from Pratcher. Slipped a little bit on the mat again.
Oh, here we go. Pratcher again closing the distance. Oh, and I believe that Biggs has taken a low blow.
Whoops.
And Pratcher immediately saw it. He stepped back. He says, "I'm sorry."
All right, let's see. Landed a side kick and then got him up against the cage here. You can see some shots. Just must have been out of the
Now, I don't want to say turnabout is fair play, but
well, I don't think anything intentional.
No, of course
here.
not.
In fact, it just must be something out of the camera angle that happened. That's okay. Nicholas Biggs back, ready to rock and roll. Roger Pratcher.
A small stream of blood coming from the ear of Nicholas Biggs.
A lot of sportsmanship there for these two great fighters. Pratcher with a good jab.
Man, Pratcher just sharpshooting those
really
shots.
He's looking great, Casey. He's landing these punches, and Nicholas is missing all of his. Counter-punching, striking clinic, and knees coming from Roger Pratcher.
Gorgeous work. It could be a breakdown of Nicholas Biggs here. Possibly the beginning of the end.
Body head from Roger Pratcher. Mean uppercuts finding their mark. Nicholas Biggs doing everything he can to avoid
and down goes Biggs.
That's it. The referee's
And the
seen
fight
enough.
is called. We have ourselves a new champion here at US Freedom Fighter.
No doubt about it. Roger Pratcher earned that one. That fight was all Roger Pratcher from the start to the finish. Nick Biggs got a couple of good shots in there. Here you see the beginning of the end. Just dominating the clinch the whole time. Cocks that right hand back, landed. The referee's seen enough. Good stoppage. I don't think Nicholas Biggs was in a position to where he was going to bounce back. Roger Pratcher just too much, landing too many hard shots at will, and that flurry there at the end, that combination flurry from Roger Pratcher was a thing of beauty.
Ladies and gentlemen, Justin Brown stops the fight at 103 of round number 4. Your winner by TKO and new USFFC middleweight champion, Roger Pratcher.
I want a rematch. All right, I am here with your new US Freedom Fighter middleweight champion, Roger Pratcher. It was round 4. You executed your game plan exquisitely, getting that TKO finish. Now you have the gold around your waist. How does it feel?
It feels great. I've been waiting for this opportunity for a while, especially for USFFC, because they're a great promotion. They grow bigger every single time. I was happy that I get the chance to get this title shot and win it at that.
You were one of the top prodigies of Mr. Paul Boo. I know you worked extensively with him. We lost him. He was such a huge face here at US Freedom Fighter. What does it mean to bring that gold home in honor of him?
I'll admit, after I parked my car in the parking deck here at the Mariott, I walked up, I was walking up the path, and I told myself, this is for you, Paul, this is for you, Boo. Winning this one for you tonight.
You know, I saw a lot of exchanges. You pretty much dominated every range of the fight. He even attacked a few of those leg submissions. That is one of the key points of that Hyaston camp there. You seem pretty cool, calm, and collected.
Yeah, I'll admit our game plan was to keep the pressure high, keep a good pace going. I trained for long fights. That's what I do. I try to keep a high pace throughout. The leg locks, I knew they had some grappling in them, but I wasn't too worried about the leg locks specifically tonight because I know South Carolina amateur, most of them are safe, and the knee bars I wasn't too worried about. Work them hamstrings, baby.
Well, you've got that gold around your waist. What is next for Roger Pratcher?
This should potentially actually be my last amateur MMA fight if everything goes according to plan. I'll keep you all posted. I'll send you some requests later. You can follow me on social media and you'll find out then.
Well, there you have it, everybody. Please put your hands together one more time for our new U.S. Freedom Fighter middleweight champion, Roger Pratcher.